Okay guys, Motor Car Nut here today, and today we're going to address an issue of transmission fluid leaking. Typical problem on the JKU Wranglers 2007 to 2011, maybe even higher if they have the same system up to 18, is that they leak transmission fluid, or you see a small drips, usually on the passenger side on the front in this area over here. Now, there's this connector, it's called a jumper, that's basically a little spacer, I'm going to show it to you in a minute, that it hooks to the condenser and the oil cooler for the transmission are all in one. So the condenser oil cooler, it hooks into there and goes into the lines. Let me show you the lines over here. Those lines down there, these two lines, they have a white cap on the top, black cap on the bottom. They hook to this little jumper I'm going to show you. They leak. So actually I have an old condenser out of the car right now. Now this is basically the same exact position of, in other words, the fan is on this side, okay? I said passenger side. I meant driver side, sorry. Okay, this is the front of the vehicle, okay? This is the condenser up here. And this part over here, about that much, is the oil cooler, all built into one. Now, it can leak in two areas. Here's the little jumper I'm talking about. Okay? Now, when you look in the wheel well on the driver's side, okay, this is going to be in there like this. And these are your lines that I just showed you in the vehicle. Okay? Now, there's two places for it to leak. Over here, there's two O-rings, in one O-ring in each one of these. And over here, there's O-ring seals. It can leak in this area and it can leak on this area. All right, or it can leak on the condenser itself, but that's a different issue. It's going to leak all over. But usually on the driver's side corner, it'll be this one. And you can access this. There's a bolt, a 10mm bolt that goes here to take these out, right? And I'll show you exactly everything. Okay, so when you take this out, like this is going to be, let me show you again in the car exactly so you know where it is. Looking through here, it mounts right there. Okay, so you can still get it. You can still get it. I have an aftermarket bumper, but if you can still get it from underneath or on the side over there. You see it right there? Where the lines will go, you see it right there. There's a little screw hole in the middle. All right. What you can do is you can take that whole, I mean, that thing is like, I don't know. And the whole thing is you can't replace just the seals in the front. They don't sell them. So when you take it out, you're going to have two seals like this in there. You see, it's like a washer. They call it a bonded washer. You can probably use those too. It's a washer with a built-in seal on both sides. All right. And there's one on each one over here. Now in here and there, you're going to see there's going to be an O-ring, and those O-rings are like this. Okay. And what you're going to do, you can try to look online for them if they have those specific ones. But this whole thing, I believe, was like $100. It's crazy. So you can look online to get these bonded seals. I can give you a link of where I'm getting them from on Amazon. It's like a whole kit. And the same thing with this O-ring kit. This O-ring kit was like $10, $15. I mean, if you don't really do all of them, work on cars a lot, it may not be worth it. But then again, if you try to get these separate, like factory ones, they're going to be about $20. So, and there's a whole bunch here and you can match them up. Okay. And basically you get like a little pick in there. A little pick inside. You see that little line in there? You see the groove right in there? And you just pry it out very carefully so you don't scratch nothing. And then you match up the thickness and pretty much the thickness. All right, and the overall size. And you put fresh new ones in there. And I can give you a link to this kit. I'll put the link to the kit of this kit and the bonded kit. I didn't get it yet. I ordered it. And it's going to have different sizes of these, and you can use these two because you can't get these seals unless you buy this whole thing for like $50 or $100. And even if it's still available. All right, so you just put your fresh seals in here. All right, and new bonded seals here. Okay, and one screw in the vehicle. You screw this down first. Make sure your lines are not crooked. All right, you put it in there. You put the 10mm in there with the new bonded seals, nice and tight. All right, your O-rings will be in there. And you just get your lines. The top one is the white one, bottom one is the black one. You clip them in there. And once they're all the way in there, you're gonna have a circlip. Okay, this is the little circlip. And once the transmission line is all the way in, seated, you put the circlip on that rim right here. Right in here, you see it has holes. Okay, you put this circlip right in here. And then that little cap clips on here so the circlip doesn't pop out or get any junk or dirt in there. All right, and then you're done. Now the only thing you may have to do is when you look on the driver's side and you look like in this view right here, when you see the lines, there may be this thing right here. Hold on. This thing is the protector. Okay? And don't go that way. It goes this way. Alright. This protects the condenser and the radiator. And it's going to be right here, the lines. So you may have to take this down. There'll be a little, push pin over here. You just pry it out. And then maybe some over here. 1, 2, 3. And one up here. Just pry it and just like push it down. And then you'll have access to that. All right, and that'll cure that leak. Okay, guys, Motor Car Nut, please subscribe, hit the like button. Any questions, please leave them below. I try to answer all my questions. Search all my videos. I got over 230-something videos now. Could save you hundreds, thousands of dollars doing it yourself and doing it properly. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Thank you.